So it is true. Last time when Brandon came on the show, people had so many questions, and I know it's not your job to be on television. I think you're such a good sport.
Thank you.
You know, it's interesting too, when we're out in the grocery store, people come up to Brandon and they know him by name and they ask you questions, and you've always been so nice and gracious about it.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, I don't know.
You have no choice, right?
No, there's no choice, but I'm always nice.
Well, so Brandon, oh my gosh, this is a throwback photo. Wow.
Yeah.
That photo was taken about 1.5 years ago when we were trying to convince Christine Noel to move to Houston to work for Channel 2.
And I think we did a really great job.
I think it worked out, right? Move to Houston. We promise you're going to love it. And of course, I have family in Salt Lake, and I spent 20 years in LA, so it's been great, Brandon, to be able to take you to some of my favorite spots.
Yeah, like a Brittany.
Brittany Burt, who works here
at
Channel 2. So while we roll through some of these photos, there we are with Brad and Brandon at the Astros games. Let's get to some of these viewer questions. So we have one from Gary, who asks, first off, love the show. What's the best thing you both have learned about each other since meeting? Oh my gosh, these are deep questions. That's really good.
I would say your sense of compassion and always being so nice to everyone you interact with and first meet.
That is so nice. And I would say about Brandon, it's his patience, because people, obviously he's easy on the eyes, right? But Brandon is so patient and so kind. And whether it's hanging out with my family and having my 4 nieces jump all over you, or taking you to every work event around town, you are always kind. And you know what's a totally true story? Brandon has never raised his voice at me once. Not once.
We were taught not to yell.
And but we don't. I mean, we don't yell at each other, and we really don't fight. And there have been times when Brandon will be driving and an 18-wheeler is about to run us off the road, and I'm like, "Oh, Brandon, whoa!" And he's like, "Why are you yelling at me?" I'm not yelling at you. I'm just like urgently speaking.
Yeah.
So I would say we have like a very, I don't know, kindness. My sister really always exemplified this. She's been married to her husband Nate for about 15 years now. Yeah, 15 years, because they got married in 2005. But she and her husband, I think when you get along with someone and you truly like the person you share a home and a family with, then that's a recipe for success, right?
Totally.
Kevin Klein from 93Q once told me, he said, don't go for love, go for like. You know, fall in love. You actually have to like someone, right?
And I think we like each other, right?
I think we do too. Oh, you're so subdued on TV. Wow. Brandon's always calm. He's a little calmer today, right? Drink up while I read the next question. So this is from Shannon. When are you guys getting a dog, and when are we grabbing dinner? Oh, wait, this must be
Shannon Nyland.
Oh, this is Shannon, who we know. Well, the next time you visit Houston, Shannon, we will
have dinner, but not a dog.
Yeah. We get this question a lot, right?
A lot. So many people ask us when we're getting a dog, because you are always posting about dogs. You send me Instagram pictures of dogs every day.
I do.
And I do the same.
Like 5 times a day, dog videos.
And I grew up with dogs, but you didn't. So we're dog lovers, but just not in our house.
That is not true.
I'm kidding.
That is not true.
I would love to have a dog, and I think I ask you, when are we getting a dog? But then the more we think about it, we travel too much. It's just, it wouldn't be fair. And we both have dogs at work, so.
That's true.
Those are our
dogs
dogs
here, and you have, because your coworker Jenny
raises guide dogs, so we get a new guide dog about every 16 to 18 months.
Which is so incredible. And in fact, we do dog sit for friends quite frequently, for Joel and Mario, and even for Jenny. So about a month ago, Brandon texted me around dinner time and said, I have a surprise for you when you get home. I was on the phone with my mom, and as I got home, this beautiful golden retriever puppy was hanging out in our kitchen. So sweet. Yeah. And she was Jenny's dog, your puppy raiser coworker.
So those are our dogs.
So we do have dogs. I mean, we do have dogs. They just don't go home with us every night. Okay, Tootie Ellis asks, who's more picky about food, clothing, hot or cold temps, and music? Love y'all on the show. Thanks, Tootie. That's so nice. Picky about food?
We're not super picky about food.
We're super picky.
No.
We eat plant-based, primarily.
Yeah.
Food, clothing, hot or cold temps. Hot or cold temps, it would be Brandon, because you can fluctuate.
Yes. I don't know why, but it's either, like, if I'm hot, 5 seconds later I can be cold. and then there's always like a blanket being thrown off or not enough, and you sort of hog the cover sometimes. So
This has been happening late. Oh my gosh. So, do you want to tell people what happened yesterday morning when we were waking up?
yes, so he tends to pull the covers one way, and so I was pulling them the other way. It was like 7 o'clock. We're getting ready to get up, and I pull the cover and I lean towards him, and his elbow flies across and smacks me in the face.
It was bad timing. It was
Very bad timing.
Just bad timing, but I elbowed you square in the face. Where did I hit you? In the mouth?
In the mouth, yeah.
I am so sorry about
fine.
that. It just was an unfortunate collision. And by the way, on any given night, maybe you guys have seen me posting these pictures and videos. Brandon loves a good sheet mask, right? And we went to H Mart.
Yes.
The Korean market.
Korean beauty products are the best.
Yeah, and they're a good deal. They're only a few bucks each. And so there are so many times when I'll come into the bathroom or come to the bedroom and it's like a Jason mask is there on
Love
Brandon. Yeah. In fact, this
here
was
we
last
go.
night. I'm just minding my business, watching the 10 p.m. news. There's Brandon.
Sound asleep. Sound asleep.
Asleep.
Snoring.
Yeah, I was like, bro.
I woke up 45 minutes or an hour later, and I was still had my face mask on.
No, it wasn't that long.
Yes, it was.
No, I didn't leave you sleeping that long.
Felt like it.
The masks are kind of slimy. What do you think they do for your face?
Hydration, I don't know. It feels good.
See, I don't like being sticky, and so if anything is
They're
on
not
my
sticky.
face,
They're just like
don't they,
really
drip
cold.
down your chin.
Sometimes they do. The charcoal ones do.
No, that's a deal breaker. I wouldn't like
I
that.
love them. I have a whole stack in my drawer.
Okay. From Monica, do you and Brandon share clothing?
Yes, that's
Yes,
my shirt. And this is his jacket.
That is very true. And these are the boots that we both wear sometimes. Oh, don't look at the bottom. They're a little bit dirty. So if we both want to wear them on the same day, actually, does that ever really happen?
No.
No, it all works out. Same shoe size.
It's whoever gets to the closet first and grabs them.
Which is usually Brandon. His waist size is a little bit smaller than I am,
Yeah.
so I don't wear your pants. But everything else,
Everything
we can
else.
wear.
Shoes, belts, all of it.
I mean, that's
It's
my
nice.
money-saving tip for everyone. Be a homo. Cheers. It saves a lot of money. It does. You just share clothes.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Are you having fun?
So much fun.
Okay, so one of our viewers, Linda, wants to know who does the cooking and are they a good cook?
You answer that one.
Brandon is an incredible cook, and he typically does the cooking, and in fact, grew up learning how to cook your grandparents, right?
My grandparents, my aunts, uncles, being from South Louisiana, going out to eat was a total treat, and it was maybe like 2 or 3 times a year.
Oh, wow.
So my
Not
mom
infrequent.
cooked every night. Yeah.
Yeah,
there's
same with us.
Susan.
Oh, you're a sweet mom, Susan.
Yeah, so I learned, because she worked, but then there was periods of times where she was a, stay-at-home mom, and so she was always cooking, even like all day Sunday, just like preparing like meals. So I learned a lot from her.
And it's in your blood being Cajun. By the way, there's Aunt Cheryl. Her birthday is coming up tomorrow.
I think it's today.
Wait,
but
is it today?
I think her
Or
birthday's
is it on the
today.
20th? It's coming
And
up.
we're celebrating tomorrow.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Aunt Cheryl. I feel like when you're from Louisiana, or really any region, right? Like there are things that people cook. It becomes like the fabric of your community and your family.
Yeah.
Crawfish season obviously is a really big deal. He can pound. How much crawfish do you typically get when you go out? You and Jenny went
when
out
we
the other day.
go out and get crawfish, I'm modest, because I get like 6 or 7 pounds. But if it's like,
That's a lot,
if
right?
it's a day, I can go to town.
Like, what would be average? Like, Eddie, how much would you eat?
Like 2 pounds.
2 pounds, Olivia? And 3, Jason, you eat crawfish 3 pounds. So you would eat 6
Appetizers.
or 7 pounds?
Yeah. Oh, if it's like a crawfish boil, like in Louisiana on a Saturday or Sunday, hours long, you can easily do like 10 to 13 pounds.
Oh my God.
But they weigh it like you're not eating 13 pounds of crawfish because you have to peel them.
Well, yeah, but still, if most people are eating a couple pounds, that still seems quite impressive.
It's delicious.
Okay. Okay. Well, Jan Hargrave, our body language expert here on Houston Life, she's one of our dear friends.
From Lafayette.
And she's from Lafayette.
From Kaplan, which is south of Lafayette.
Yeah, and she makes a delicious, delicious gumbo.
That's a very tough thing to make, and for it to come out so delicious.
I know.
Jan Hargrave, best gumbo.
Absolute perfection. We're going to have fun at Mardi Gras this week.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Let's see. Kim, is Derrick's plant addiction getting out of control?
Y'all. I'm not going to say out of control.
You love
because
our
I
plants.
love our plants. Our plants are so great, but they're just they're growing. I'll say that.
They're plants. They're supposed to grow.
Well, they're doubling. I'll say. 'Cause
The one that I got from Floriculture, that huge,
It's
huge
beautiful.
one, it's 8 feet wide. So I understand that is a large
yes,
one.
but we were in Los Angeles this past weekend, traveling, seeing friends, packed lightly. We were out shopping at this store that we like very much, and they happened to have these beautiful pots with plants in them. We managed to get 2.
We only bought 5, ultimately.
First, we got 2, and then
then I
you
went
went back out and bought 3 more.
Well, there you go.
We managed to get them back to Houston, but
It all worked out. It's going to be fine. Thank you all so much for your questions. We'll try to get to, I'll try to respond to a lot of them, all of them, on Facebook later this afternoon. Yes. But Brandon, thank you so much
Thank you for having me.
Coming
it's
and
fun.
hanging
Thanks
out.
for the cocktail.
Why don't you sit tight and enjoy that cocktail while we chat about what's coming up on today's show.